Okay. Back to the episode. Ladies and gentlemen, next we are going to talk about Jurassic World Dominion. Now, the Jurassic World Dominion has had a really interesting promotional cycle so far because we got a short film about, I think, last year or something. Then we get this, like, an extended scene. And it's like, motherfucker, are we going to get a trailer? Or
Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on? I don't know.
They had a first look thing.
Yeah, it's like they really want to hide some stuff, which, I don't know, we're going to see. I feel like they're trying to do the Jurassic World Endgame or something. But before we get into Jurassic World, I want to hear your thoughts on the whole Jurassic Park, Jurassic World franchise. I'm seeing two faces of disappointment. Let's start with Jesse. Jesse.
Yes.
What do you think of the Jurassic Park / World franchise so far? And
so Jurassic Park's probably in my top 3 favorite movies of all time. The first Jurassic Park. I've got the whole series on Blu-ray. I've got this limited edition like T-Rex model that's like crashing out of the Jurassic Park gate that I got with like some sort of special edition Jurassic Park thing. I mean, I've been to the sites where they've filmed it. I've been to where they filmed Jurassic World. I've got the books. The movies are based on. You could say I'm a fan. I've got a lot of shit. I've got a lot of Jurassic. I got a lot of Jurassic Park shit from when I was a kid. Like they had like this like not a storybook, but like a book of like behind the scenes or something like that. Like all this shit inside of it. And I've got a whole bunch of other Jurassic Park books around here somewhere from when I was a kid. So yeah, you could say I'm a fan.
Yeah. Let me ask you this real quick.
Yes.
Rank all the Jurassic Park and World, all the Jurassic movies. Rank them from, I don't know, best to worst or worst to best. Up to you.
Best one's obviously Jurassic Park. Lost World. I think Lost World gets way too much shit. I think Lost World's fantastic. I think by far it gets way too much shit. So Lost World second. Jurassic Park 3 and Jurassic World are kind of put on a similar level, and then Jurassic Park Fallen Kingdom is like
it's a few extra stops down. Oh wow.
Yeah, I absolutely loathe Fallen Kingdom. I hated that movie so much. Like
I don't think I finished it.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
Okay, I actually talked about Fallen Kingdom back on Midnight Double Feature podcast, and the thing that pisses me off so much about Jurassic Park Fallen Kingdom, so Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, is it's two movies sticky taped together. It's you got a plot, a really good idea for a film. The volcano's gonna explode, it's gonna kill all dinosaurs, gonna get the dinosaurs off the island. Great. And you start with this huge bang, this amazing action set piece. Awesome. Then you have a bunch of like filler where they have to like do setup again. They have to set up a whole new plot. Like, so the first half of the movie, they set up the plot, all the cool shit happens, it ends. Movie should have ended. But no, and that's only half an hour. But instead now they've got to set up this whole new plot of they've got a military dinosaur, which is the exact same shit they did in the last movie, because apparently they've run out of ideas. And now all of a sudden it becomes this, like, thriller inside of a house. It's like a whole other genre now. And it's like, and the scale is so much smaller than it was before. So you've started on this really big high point, and then you go, and it's like, it's so much lower stakes than what you had before. So it feels like they're two separate movies that should have been swapped around and not sticky taped together, which is dumb. And also, by setting all this up, you kind of ignore the way Jurassic World ended with some of the dinosaurs going away. And so now you've just set up Jurassic World Dominion. Like, you could take Jurassic Park Fallen Kingdom out and this new movie, and it would still be the same story because they just end with the same point. That movie's so fucking shit. And that scene of Chris Pratt trying to like roll away from the lava. Cringe. I don't know. But yeah, I think I agree with your ranking. But yeah. What do you think of the rest of the franchise, Jesse, before I throw it to 80? Any other comments, thoughts?
No, yeah, like the trailer. Well, am I talking about the trailer or just the franchise in general? I mean,
we're not this new one yet.
I just really, really do not like Fallen Kingdom at all. I loathe it. Jurassic World, like, and to be honest, I'm kind of mixed about Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard as the main two leads, I'm kind of just like, this isn't Ellie Sattler and Alan Grant. They just don't have I don't know. They felt like they were supposed to be in that world, like Ellie Sattler and Alan Grant, whereas Bryce Dallas Howard's character and Chris Pratt's character just feel like it gets played up. Just feels, I don't know.
They're trying to do the Marvel thing where it's like everybody's got to be a cowboy who makes snarky comments to everybody. But it doesn't work when you're running away from dinosaurs. Like, if a T-Rex is like, "Rah!" You don't go, "Hey, cool guy, you got a silly hat on." And then, no, you go, "Oh no, that's scary," and you run away. Like, even Jeff Goldblum, who was so cool and calm and composed, he acts scared around a dinosaur. Like, Jurassic Park at times was a horror movie, you know?
Yeah.
These movies, it's, your hair's got to look perfect at all times.
Yes.
There was a lot of criticism in Jurassic World where that lady was like running in high heels through the jungle.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, man. Like, it's not. That's
Bryce Dallas Howard runs in her high heels away from the T-Rex. I'm like, at that point, why don't you just like chuck the high heels away and just run? Like, why would you be running in high heels?
Adrienne, you can comment on this, but if two dudes right now are talking about this, imagine the other stuff we missed right now.
Oh yeah, 100%. You've basically, the whole thing is they tried to make the characters too polished and perfect to the point where everything is lacking. There's no substance there, so you don't care. Straight off the bat, you don't really care about them at all. Like, if Chris Pratt got eaten in front of me, I'd probably be like, "Oh, okay, cool."
You would assume that he pops out. You would assume he'd pop out of the dinosaur's butt, purely clean, no poop, just combing his hair. "How you doing, chickie babe?
Yeah.
I'm cool. I'm Chris Pratt. Nothing can hurt me, and there's no such thing as steaks."
That's exactly right. And it's just, I lost interest in it. I have lost interest in it completely. I expect nothing. I feel nothing. The originals are amazing. I agree with your ranking, Jesse, to a T. And Matt, you're right. There are definitely horror elements in it too, which raise the stakes even more and that's what sets it apart as, an adventure Spielberg classic. Also, you know what? On that note, I think that there's something about, and I'm a huge Spielberg fan, I worship the ground he walks on. There's something about those mechanics compared to this incredible budget for CGI, which can be very cool in its own way. But there's also something in that because we're used to the original Jurassic Parks, it again like de-escalates the intensity of the film for me.
Yeah, there was an over-reliance. I think they're learning from that. It seems to be they've slowly started to implement more practical stuff. It took them long enough, but yeah. Look, let me tell you why I have faith for this one, and this might be the one that can win us back.
Okay.
They are finally doing not one but two things I've been wanting them to do since the first Jurassic Park. So the first thing is they're reuniting the original cast. We've got Sam Neill, Laura Dern, and Jeff Goldblum are all going to be in the one film. They haven't done that since the first one. It was so weird with Jurassic Park, Lost World, and Jurassic Park 3. It's like they took the main cast, the first one, split them in half, and put them in one. Like they put Sam Neill in one movie and Laura Dern, and they put Jeff Goldblum in the other. I think that's what it was. And it's like, why split them up? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, they're not going to have chemistry with these. Well, they might have chemistry with these random new people. We're not going to care because they're not the characters we first fell in love with. So they're finally reuniting them. So that's incredible. And then on top of that, they're finally committing to something I've been hinting at since the first one. That's dinosaurs will be in the real world. In the Lost World, they slapped on 20 minutes at the end where the T-Rex gets to the city. And it's like, no, I wish that was the whole movie. And then Jurassic Park 3 that ends with the
You wish that was the whole movie for Lost World.
That would be that would be a different setting. We've already seen dinosaurs in a jungle, right? I want to see dinosaurs in a new setting. I feel like that could be... I'm not saying The Lost World's Hear me, I'm not saying The Lost World's a bad movie, but I'm saying it would have been a different movie, It'd be it's more of the same. having more isn't always good, you know? And so... Okay, tell me why I'm an idiot. Tell me why I'm an idiot. Tell me why I'm an idiot.
No, I just love seeing the dinosaurs in the jungle. I remember in the so I've read the original novels that the films are based on, and they're fantastic. They're a hell of a lot more graphic than the movies. They would be like MA at least if they were like translate the novels.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I like the new scenery. I wish I had more of it. I guess that's what I really mean.
Well, in the Lost World sequel, that one takes place all in a jungle as well, and in that one, it kind of followed the same thing where it was like the corporates trying to go, like a couple of corporates trying to go to the island or whatever, and still, it's been a long time since I've read it, but it's trying to steal eggs or whatever it was, and I kind of like I love that jungle setting, because to me that's just Jurassic Park, that jungle setting. But I get your thing about, you know, you wanted a bit of variety with the setting and whatnot, but I think I would have hated Lost World if it was all in the city.
Well, I guess the fear is it just ended up being that Godzilla 2000 movie, but we've had Jurassic Park on the island, Jurassic Lost World mostly on the island, Jurassic Park 3 on an island, Jurassic World all on island, with a park, which is a bit different, and then Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, half of it's on an island, the other half's sort of like in a house, which is just weird. But like, every single freaking Jurassic Park movie, they hint of dinosaurs in the real world, except for the first one. Lost World, T-Rex gets the city, yay. End of Jurassic Park 3, the pterodactyls fly off towards humanity. End of Jurassic World, I think pterodactyls also fly off towards humanity. And in Fallen Kingdom, you see that they let the dinosaurs free and they run out. So now I think this movie is the movie I've been waiting for since I was a little kid. I think finally I'm going to see... I believe the plot's going to be like a Scooby-Doo hunt where they've got to find different dinosaurs in different settings and capture them, bring them back to the island. And I'm all for that new element. It's something different. I'm excited to see something different. And I think that'll be really cool. And then you reunite the old cast. I hope they're not just here for cameos. I hope they're here for like
a solid
to interact. Yeah.
To me, that's the biggest draw card of this new movie. Like having the three original cast members, that's the biggest draw card.
Look, if Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard die in the opening act, and then the three original leads continue the film, I wouldn't be mad.
I think that would be amazing. They should definitely do that.
But they're like, because they don't feel like actual people. Like Alan Grant, Ian Malcolm, and Ellie Sattler, they felt like actual grounded people in this world that you could believe would be in this kind of world, even though it's very fictitious. Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard just feel like these flashy, fake. You know, and
supermodels, nothing bad about it.
I like seeing. No offense, I like seeing them in movies, but I just don't think that I'd rather someone that's a character that's like grounded and involved in this kind of world. I don't know, like. Look,
this is the type of this is the problem with ever since Marvel took over the universe. I feel a lot of the copycats have learnt the wrong lessons. They think, okay, make a joke every 5 seconds. And then have a whippy Han Solo. I don't care. Hey, I make jokes all the time sort of guy. And if you can set up a sequel if you spend like half your movie setting up a sequel, it'd be good. But the difference is like the reason that shit works at Marvel because it comes with good storytelling. And as we will definitely touch on with our Venom review, it's the same problem that the Jurassic World movies are doing. Like these people aren't real people. They don't have hopes and dreams. They have plot points to get to.
Yeah, and their hair doesn't even move. Like literally, you're running from a dinosaur for God's sake. Does it have to stay
every
perfect?
Every 10 seconds, it looks like an ad. Every 10 seconds looks like a commercial.
They've got to be fucking perfect. So
yeah. Like God forbid someone gets punched in the face and their nose bleeds. Like when was the last time you've seen that happen in a big blockbuster movie? It never happens because. Yeah, or you see someone get shot. You'll notice those PG-13 blockbuster movies, they shoot guns, but very rarely do you see someone get shot. You just see them and go, oh, I'm bleeding. What a coincidence. You were shooting guns earlier and now I'm bleeding. But, all right. Any other thoughts, comments, anything on Jurassic World Dominion? All right. I'm keen for it. I'm hoping they take this in a stronger direction. Yeah.